Michaels, Rabbi of Congregation Beth Manuka. I know a lot of people are having dreams these days, and I don't really have very many dreams that leave me with an impression on a regular basis. But I had a couple of dreams. Actually, I had 3 dreams. I can remember 2 of them. And so this can just be added to all the number of other dreams that everybody has been having. Because Scripture says in the last days, men will dream dreams, right? So the impressions were very strong. I had a dream that my wife was driving the car. We were in Richmond, Virginia. It was a big city, lots of traffic, and she doesn't usually drive, so it was strange. But she was driving, and there was a flood that was filling a parking lot, and cars were still, just cutting through it like normal, like everything was fine, but it was rising, and I had this impending feeling that if we continue to move down the road in this direction, it's going to get worse. So I was like, honey, you need to turn around. It's going to get bad over there. You need to turn around now, right? So that was the gist of that dream. The third dream that I can't remember, I can tell you the impression I had. The impression was that, again, everybody just didn't understand that it wasn't normal, whatever was going on, and it was just me and my wife, and I was like, why is it everybody else doesn't get this? Why is it that we see it this way and everybody's just acting like la la la, like nothing's wrong, right? The third dream, we were living in sort of a sandy, it was a beach area, house, unfamiliar to me, but I went outside to feed some animals, some birds. I had a tuna steak. It's kind of strange. I had a tuna steak, and I was going to go out and feed some animals, some birds. When I went out to feed them, there was a person down here under this bridge. There was a person, and I threw them some food, and then all of a sudden there was like a whole bunch of other people in it. And I said, "What? How many of you are there?" Right? And he said it was like over 30 of them. So I cried out. I said, "Oh Father, please help us. I've got to feed these people. Help me, help us." And so I went back home, and I'm explaining to my wife that there's a whole bunch of people under this bridge. And I was trying to figure out, how can I feed them? What bill do I not have to pay right now? What can I do? I could pull some money together. I was trying to figure out how I was going to feed them. So anyway, that's the dreams. I had 3 dreams, and incidentally, today, March 6th, this is in the back of my mind too, keeping count of the Daniel's timeline, which I've been paying attention to for years. This was a day on my calendar for years that I was watching for. This is the beginning of a 180-day count. This is exactly 6 months to the end of the count. So, that's been on my mind. I think things are going to start getting more intense. Starting, they've been getting intense all along, but we've got some intensity coming that's going to be even more.
Yeah, you believe that the March 6th marks...
It marks the last 6 months.
Right.
I believe that, as Yeshua said, if those days were not shortened, no flesh would survive. Things are not shortened at the end, because Revelation 10 tells us that they're going to be done. They're going to be done on time. Revelation speaks about, that just as he has spoken to the prophets, it shall come when it's supposed to happen. So it's not reduced at the end, it's reduced at the beginning, the amount of time. So he's held off for the sake of the elect to bring his full judgment upon the earth, but I think we're going to begin to see a fuller judgment upon the wicked starting now, starting today, in the next 6 months. So anyway, that's it. So